Hello, AP students. Happy Monday. Just a couple things to let you know about. I'm going to try to have a quiz on Thursday for y'all. And then hopefully we'll be able to do a test. I'm looking at middle of next week, which would be hopefully Wednesday. If that works out for you, that would be great. If there's a conflict or you got something else going on that it's not going to work, then just let me know and we can figure something out. Okay. So we're doing 5.36 here for Mr. Caesar. All right. So Quintus Titurius, having been influenced by these things, after he had looked at Ambiorix from afar, encouraging his own men, sends his interpreter, Gnaeus Pompeius, to him in order to ask that he spare him and his men. Okay? So the his rebus there, ablative of means, starting things off, promotus, perfect passive participle, modifying our subject. Then we have that cum clause, and this would be probably a cum circumstantial. You'll notice the pluperfect conspexicit. A lot of times you can just translate the cum there with after if you've got a pluperfect verb. Cohortantem, present active participle, modifying Ambiorix. And then we have an interpreter, and I think this probably is like an actual interpreter because I imagine Ambiorix and the Romans probably don't speak the same language. Not 100% sure here, but most likely. Then you've got that ad eum, accusative of place to which. In this case, it's a person, but same sort of idea. And then we've got rogatum as accusative supine. And remember the accusative supine. This is fun. It's used with verbs of motion to express purpose. Okay, so telling us why he sends him. All right, and then we've got the ut parcat. This is the Wheelockian jussive noun clause. Okay, sibi and militibus both are datives with that special verb parco takes a dative. All right, that man, having been called, responded. If he wishes to speak with him, it was permitted. That he hoped it was able to he hoped that was, sorry, I got jumbled up here. Yeah, sorry. So he hoped that which pertains to the safety of the soldiers was able to be was able to be gained permission of from the multitude. Okay, or probably actually he hopes that what pertains to the safety of the Roman soldiers can be obtained, or could be obtained from the multitude. All right, so I apologize. Let me do that one more time. So he hoped that which pertains to the safety of the soldiers could be obtained from the multitude. Okay? So in other words, he hopes that he can get permission from his soldiers to let the Romans off the hook. All right. Sorry for getting jumbled there. And then this next bit here, this is particularly interesting. that it truly your book gives you that no harm would be done, that truly no harm would be done to him, and that to this thing he pledged his word or his faith. Okay? Now, this part is particularly interesting, this last bit here. Obviously, continuing on that indirect statement, but you have this nocatum iri, which is very exciting. This is the future passive infinitive, which you may remember from when we did synopses. We'd write them down on the synopsis, but I'm not sure that we've ever actually seen one in a translation. So this is exciting, and Mr. Hans Friedrich Müller has a nice little note for us. Note the use of the indirect statement of future passive infinitive, a form Latin teachers customarily tell their students not to worry about because they will never see it. Except, of course, when they do. So, enjoy. So, that's what that nocatum iri is. That it will be harmed. And then I saw one commentary that says the nihil is actually an accusative of specification, I believe is what they called it. Yeah. So like that it would be harmed in no way or something like that. All right. So if you want the super literal, it would be that it would be harmed in no way toward him himself. Okay. But I like the that no harm would come to him. It's gonna sound a little bit better. All right. Okay, then moving on to the next page, next little bit here. That man, referring now to Sabinus, that man communicates with the injured kata. Okay, and remember kata from the previous section had gotten smacked in the face with a slingshot. So yeah, he's not feeling so good right now. So that man communicates with the injured kata. If it should seem best, or if it should seem appropriate, that they withdraw from the fight, and that they speak together with Ambiorix. Okay, so again, jussive noun clause here, that they withdraw, that they speak. And then that si videatur, your book tells you, is an indirect question. So if it, if it should seem best, or if it seems best. All right. And then we've got indirect statement from that, going off that communicat, that he hopes that it, he hopes that it is able to be accomplished from him or by him concerning their own safety, or concerning his own safety, and that of the soldiers. Okay? Okay, so that he hopes to be able. Another way here you could do it, another translation I saw, that he hopes to be able to get what they want, that would be the impetrare, from him concerning their own safety and that of the soldiers. All right. So actually, yeah, that probably would be better. I apologize. Take it this way, that he hopes to be able to get what they want, or literally that it be accomplished by him or from him concerning their own safety and that of the soldiers. All right. And then the last little bit here, Kata says that he will not go to an armed enemy. All right, so indirect statement after that negat. You got that iturum esse, future active infinitive. Okay. So he says that he will not go to an armed enemy, and he persists in this statement, or in this refusal. Okay, so it's 5.36. As always, please let me know if you have any questions. And again, I'm sorry that things get rather jumbled when I try to do these, and I'm not very solid on these things. So I apologize again, but let me know if you have questions or anything. Love you guys and hope you're well, and I'll talk to you later.